Have you ever felt unsatisfied with your life, always wishing for something more? This ancient Buddhist tale might just change your perspective. Welcome to The Stonecutter, a story that will make you question the very nature of power and contentment. In a small village nestled at the foot of a mountain, there lived a humble stonecutter. Each day, he would climb the mountain to cut stones from its face, shaping them into blocks for building. His work was hard, but he took pride in his craft. One hot summer day, as the stonecutter was working, he saw a wealthy merchant pass by in a luxurious palanquin. The merchant was fanned by servants and shielded from the sun by a golden umbrella. The stonecutter thought to himself, "How powerful that merchant must be! I wish I could be like him." To his amazement, his wish was granted. In an instant, he found himself transformed into the wealthy merchant, carried in a palanquin, fanned by servants, and shaded by a golden umbrella. At first, the stonecutter reveled in his new life of luxury. But as he was carried along the road, he noticed that his palanquin had to stop to let a royal procession pass. He saw the king, resplendent in his royal robes, surrounded by his courtiers. The stonecutter thought, "How powerful the king is! I wish I could be the king." Once again, his wish was granted. He became the king, feared and respected by all, with soldiers at his command and riches beyond measure. For a while, the stonecutter enjoyed his kingly power. But one day, as he sat on his throne, he noticed how the sun's rays made him uncomfortably hot. He thought, "The sun is more powerful than me. I wish I could be the sun." And so he became the sun, shining down on the earth, scorching the fields and making people seek shade. He felt truly powerful until a cloud moved in front of him, blocking his rays. "That cloud is more powerful than me," he thought. "I wish I could be a cloud." His wish was granted, and he became a cloud, raining down on the earth, causing floods and landslides. But then he noticed that no matter how hard he rained, he couldn't move a large rock on the mountainside. He thought, "That rock is more powerful than me. I wish I could be that rock." Once more, his wish was granted. He became the immovable rock, feeling invincible in his strength. But then he heard a familiar sound, the tap, tap, tap of a chisel. He felt pieces of himself being chipped away. Looking down, he saw a stonecutter patiently working to shape the rock. In that moment, he realized that the stonecutter, his original self, was the most powerful of all. With that realization, he found himself back in his original form, holding his chisel and hammer ready to shape the rock before him. This story teaches us several important Buddhist principles. 1. The nature of desire. The stonecutter's constant wishing for more power demonstrates the Buddhist concept of tanha, or craving. This endless cycle of desire leads to suffering, as each new position brings its own challenges and dissatisfactions. 2. Impermanence, anicca. The story illustrates how everything is subject to change. The stonecutter's transformations show that no state of being is permanent or ultimately satisfying. 3. Interconnectedness. Each form the stonecutter takes is part of a larger system where everything affects everything else. This reflects the Buddhist concept of dependent origination. 4. Contentment. The story suggests that true power and happiness come from accepting one's place in the world and finding contentment in one's own abilities and contributions. 5. The middle way. By returning to his original form, the stonecutter finds balance between ambition and acceptance, embodying the Buddhist principle of the middle way. Application to modern life. In our modern world, it's easy to fall into the trap of constantly comparing ourselves to others and wishing for more. More money, more status, more power. Social media often exacerbates this tendency, showing us carefully curated glimpses of others' lives that seem more exciting or successful than our own. The story of the stonecutter reminds us to appreciate our own unique skills and contributions. It encourages us to find contentment in our current situation while still working toward self-improvement. This doesn't mean we should never strive for better, but rather that we should do so with mindfulness and appreciation for our present circumstances. Consider these practical applications. 1. Gratitude practice. Take time each day to appreciate what you have and the unique abilities you possess. 2. Mindful social media use. Be aware of how social media affects your contentment and self-perception. Consider limiting use or curating your feed to promote positivity. 3. Skill development. Like the stonecutter honing his craft, focus on developing your skills rather than wishing for a different life altogether. 4. Community contribution. Find ways to use your abilities to contribute to your community, which can bring a sense of purpose and contentment. 5. Mindfulness meditation. Practice being present in the moment, which can help reduce the tendency to constantly wish for something different. 6. Reflect on impermanence. When facing challenges, remember that all situations are temporary. This can provide comfort in difficult times and humility in times of success. 7. Seek balance. Strive for a balance between ambition and acceptance, working towards goals while appreciating your current state. By internalizing the lessons of the stonecutter, we can cultivate greater contentment, reduce suffering caused by endless craving, and find more meaning in our daily lives. Remember, true power often lies not in external circumstances, but in our ability to find peace and purpose in our present situation. As we conclude our journey with the stonecutter, take a moment to reflect on your own life. Where might you be overlooking your own power and unique abilities? How can you find more contentment in your current circumstances? If this story resonated with you, please like and subscribe to Awakened Mind for more Buddhist wisdom applied to modern life. Share this video with someone who might need a reminder of their own inner strength. Remember, sometimes the most powerful position is exactly where you are right now. Until next time, may you find contentment in your own stonecutter moments. Peace be with you.